All right, what's up, man? How you doing, Tyrannic? How you doing, bro? Let me just fix this up. Excuse me. Let me... Where's the edit button? That works. All right. Anthony, how you doing, bro? All right. How you doing there, man? Dun, 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 dun. I got 8 credits. I'm not doing 8 runs though, even though today is the last day. I don't know, man. Just got on cool. I think I'll do questing today. I know there's a new scroll. I bought it. I bought the new scroll. I ain't gonna lie, chat. This new scroll actually looks pretty good. These are like the feature rewards. So you got this here, the melting point ruby, which comes with 2 incendiate spells, which is pretty nice. You also got like this little defective lamp little emote, which is pretty nice. Got the staff, Xerxes, genie lamp decoration, and you also have this nice shadow port. I think this is really nice compared to the last scroll of fortune that we had. I'm glad it's out of here. Freak that. We got a nice summer one. When I seen this earlier today, when I got online, I bought it immediately after I seen a couple of these things. I think it's really cool. I think the outfit is really nice. I don't know if it's biased because like I'm a fire wizard per se, and I like the summer scrolls, but like I think there's a really cool scroll. Especially the decorations, the hat, even the robe is nice, which is like one of the most important pieces. This robe looks really good. The decorations, everything look nice too, bro. So I had to buy this. I'll be getting this all the way up there. I think Beast Moon drops tomorrow. If it does, then I'll definitely be getting some points for that. If you don't know, the special events that you do for the other ones and the points you get here go towards here. So the more you do the other stuff, the more this fills up and the more rewards you get. So yeah, I think it's a good scroll. Let me know what y'all think about it, bro. You like the teleport already? Yeah, it looks really cool. I think it's a really nice effect. It's like they cook with this one, bro. I don't know what it was with the last scroll. That last scroll was rough. And the thing about these scrolls, they last for like 3 months, bro. So you gotta sit with 3 months of mid, except for this one, right? This one's actually pretty good. I even think the mount's pretty good, bro. Like, where's the mount at? Is this one? I think this looks pretty nice too. You know what I mean? You just don't look too hard here. But I think it looks good, this mount in general. I think this is pretty cool. So if you know, like, this will be in the crown shop like a year from now. You're basically just getting to try it early, pretty much, in the scroll of fortune. Which I think they should just make a permanent one inside the scroll. I think they'll get more people to buy the scroll when they do that, if they do that. But I think it's a cool looking mount too, bro. This scroll looks really good. So shout out to King's Owl on that, bro. Really good scroll. I like it. Why is the console scroll trash? Y'all probably still got the spring one. Y'all got the spring scroll of fortune, or no? I don't really stay to update on console too much since I'll be on PC. We got an ice cream pop 30-day mount for summer. Oh, y'all probably got the last one. Cause we had that at one point. Y'all probably got the last, like, not last year's one, but like, maybe that's last year's one. I forgot what time of year that one dropped. But we did have like the icicle pop joint. So I probably got like a recycled one. I got banned. What did you get banned for? What were you doing? Tappy, what you been buying, bro? Cause I haven't really been buying too much. So what you been buying? How you been making like the keys, or how you been like buying stuff for like the spells for raids or PvP or anything? Like what you been getting? Charged on account apparently unverified bank details. Oh, okay, yeah, that could happen. I did the outsider relics for my fire. Oh, so you can get the gear and stuff, right? That's smart. I should honestly invest into that too. Ooh. Long time no see. What's up? Hey doing, Lana? How you been? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Yo, we got a bit of news today, man. I gotta talk to y'all, bro. We getting kind of rough out here, chat. Have y'all been hearing about like this Mr. Beast controversy at all, or nah? We gotta break that down a bit. That's gonna be one of today's topics, because it's not really that much of a good look for the community's sakes. First of all, have you heard about the news at all? I know Sauce touched on the news a little bit, and also it's on Twitter. So if you like follow Wizard101 on Twitter and stuff, 9 out of 10 you saw it. But I don't know how many people that play Wizard on Twitter per se. I just need the jewels. That was it. Oh, okay, cool. I just take more advantage of doing the portal apparel, like buying the stuff. But I just don't. I'm just trying to get these points at this point, man. And we get new stuff tomorrow. I hope Hunt is out tomorrow. I don't know, but if Hunt is out tomorrow, that's a W. I'll be grinding out Hunt, bro. All right, man. Let's go. Make sure you like the stream if you haven't already. Highly appreciate it. And shout out to everybody that was there last week, man. That was there for the all-week stream. It was really fun. We gave away some mounts, gave away a lot of packs. It was a fun time, bro. I really appreciate the love and support on those type of streams, man. Game wants to see more of that type of stuff. Make sure you like the stream and join Discord, which is in the bio. You know what I mean? This one here. Can I join? We're in the Portal Apparel right now. I mean, if I do another one, I'm just doing this because I'm about to start a topic, a stream topic, and just gonna be background noise basically. But I don't mind. Only need 2 more attunement rods for my fire wand to upgrade it to 180. Then I gotta wait for the new raid. Oh shoot. I feel you. Hey, you was able to do that while raiding is funny. You had to be like on drums to be able to concentrate. That was insane. Let's see where it's at. Huh? Wait, hold on. Because I know the post isn't deleted. Okay, there we go. Found it. Alright, so I'm just gonna be talking about a recent incident that happened in Wiz, and feel free to write y'all feedback in the chat on what you think about it. YouTube, TikTok, feel free to give your input. So recent news that happened is that Mr. Beast replied to, I guess, a viewer's comment, right? I'm gonna read out what the comment said per se. right? So there was a comment from somebody on Twitter basically saying, why hasn't a super good MMORPG been made? Is there some investment and some dynamics going on that make it those less investable or what? Right, that was the main post. Mr. Beast responded by saying, for real, I loved Wizard101 and WoW, World of Warcraft. When I was a kid, I wish someone made an aged up modern version of them that I could get lost in. Wizard101, the official account, responded saying, we're so fortunate to have been part of your childhood. You might want to check out our more recent world additions. We've definitely leaned into more mature themes as both us and the players have grown older. We'd love to have you back. Now, it might not seem like a bad response, right, of what happened, but the issue is on how it comes off. Hold on. I was recording. I think I'm gonna record this. Hold on. All right, let me start over. Y'all get to see the retakes live. How y'all feel about that, bro? Also, retwist gang. Retwist gang. Retwist. All right. Then we were doing Poison Oak only for moms. Did it for like 3 hours. I was in the battle while it was going on. Oh, okay. What are you farming? I'm just playing it just for background noise while we talk about the Mr. Beast incident. Did I hit or no? I did. I should have. Oh no. Okay, it's fine. All right, so let's go. All right, guys, if you didn't know, there's a new Mr. Beast incident. That sounds bad. But, like, there's an incident going on with Mr. Beast in the Wizard101 community. So I'm going to read it off. I also have screenshots in editing. But, essentially, there's this original post from a person named CL on Twitter saying, why hasn't a super good MMORPG been made? Is there some investment or some dynamics going on that makes those less investable or what? Mr. Beast replies saying, for real, I loved Wizard101 and WoW, World of Warcraft. When I was a kid, I wish someone made an aged up modern version of them that I could get lost in. Wizard101, the official account, responded saying, we're so fortunate to have been part of your childhood. You might want to check out our more recent world additions. We've definitely leaned into more mature themes as both of us and the players have grown older. We love to have you back. So with that being said, right, it looks right off appearance that is not a bad thing what they have said, right? Just by off first appearance, right? Which it honestly looks innocent. But if you look at the community's feedback, right, from other streamers or content creators, and how just regular players and people in the community react, they're not the biggest fan of the tweet itself from KingsOut and Mr. Beast's kind of involvement. So some of these replies are saying, like, we want Mr. Beast to stay away, we don't want you in this community, stuff like that, which I feel like comes off a bit of toxic, you know what I mean? And also from the KingsOut perspective, not being really that well put on, because people don't really get responses from the marketing team per se, or at least the social media team, because when people are wanting responses from them online, they kind of go radio silent and they don't really reply much. They only post stuff that's going on inside the game and don't really reply to anyone. But it seemed like when Mr. Beast finally speaks, or like a high celebrity speaks, then they finally respond to somebody, right? Which isn't necessarily a good look, because the people that have been playing the game and really investing into the game aren't getting a response, but Mr. Beast is, you know what I mean? So I get how that looks pretty bad. In my opinion, I think that I'm not the biggest fan of KingsOut not responding to, you know what I mean, other players' posts and stuff like that, but only responding to Mr. Beast. I do get why, because it's Mr. Beast, let's just be honest. they kind of have to respond to him in the sense of hoping that something more would happen and it'll bring more traffic. So even though Mr. Beast is like one of the busiest people, right, right now, because we have like a million projects going on, he's always somewhere doing something, right? From the developer side and the marketing team, I get why they responded to him. I don't think it's a bad thing that they responded to them. I do think there's a miscommunication part to where they do need to speak more to players and not just leave them hanging. But to be fair, on the community side, the tweets that be posted, some of them can be better instead of just harassment, or just a whole bunch of just bad words being thrown, and you can get your message across a proper way. You feel me? So I do think there needs to be better communication with that. I don't see anything bad with Mr. Beast personally. I don't stay in the news at all or anything, but people are acting like he's the meanest guy on the planet, when I just personally seen videos of him like giving people their vision back, building water wells, and doing a whole bunch of other stuff that seemed to be like good. So I don't really see any bad thing that happened to him. I could be ignorant to the fact of that, like thing that he did which was bad or something. But even if that's the case, you kind of gotta pick and choose your battles. If this will help Wizard101 in the long run, I don't see anything bad with, you know, at least them talking and him help funding a project or something in Wiz or something. I don't see that being a bad thing, you feel me? But automatically like cutting him out and saying we don't want your toxic or you're a bad man, right off the back kind of shows elitism and it isn't a good look for the community's sake. So I do think we need to do better on that front, you know. Just let me know what you guys think though. Vinny said community L. Why would you not want the biggest YouTuber and his traction not bring more love? That's what I think. Like, and I get like if, like I said, I'm ignorant to the fact like if he did anything bad, you know what I mean? I don't know if he did or not. Right, I don't know if, because from what I've seen, he hasn't done anything crazy. I've seen his friends do crazy stuff, but not him per se. You know what I mean? And so from that fact, I think it's good that he can help bring more traffic. You know what I mean? Because we all know what it's looking like on Kings Out, and you know what I mean, if they're making enough, they're not making enough, if they could do better certain months or not, right? We don't really know. But if anything can help, then we should absolutely go for it and not be elitist about the situation. So I do think we need to fix how us as a community speak about it. And I also think Kings Out themselves need to reach out more and communicate more with people in multiple aspects, like the extra credit program, for example. I'm part of the extra credit program. There's not a lot that happens there. So I do think there could be a bit of improvements on that, which is fair to say, because I've been there for a super long time and not a lot happens, especially now. And also just they could be more interactive on their Twitter front and probably Discord. I don't know how active they are on Discord, but just being more active and involved that way, I feel like could be really helpful instead of just posting stuff that's happening inside the game only and not answering funny tweets or stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I know they also be active on their TikToks for Wizard and Pirate, but obviously Twitter is a good outlet for them because a lot of people follow them on Twitter, so they need to be more active in that sense to communicate more. And again, I get why they don't respond to certain tweets, because sometimes certain tweets do come off a little bit as like kind of very aggressive, or it just comments that can't really get a response to. You know what I mean? So us as a community gotta get better too, though, bro. You shouldn't be like throwing a million slurs at them and expecting a response. That's stupid. Just being honest with you. You know what I mean? Even though you're frustrated, I'll be frustrated about some things with Wiz, but I'm not going to say a million slurs and expect a response. That'll be stupid of me, right? So you can still get your message across the proper way without having to say dumb, stupid, and a whole bunch of other bad words. You feel me? So that's just take on it. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, and all the fun stuff. All right, I think that's like 7 minutes. I could probably just post that right away. All right. Yeah, what y'all think about that, chat? I don't know. That was a bit rough, bro. Do Power 101 streams? Oh, yeah. How you doing, Azza? I'm terrible with names. I'm so apologize. But hey, I do play Power 101 a bit. I just bought the membership again for it. I haven't played it much. But I have like basically three max pirates. I have a swashbuckler, a buccaneer, and a musketeer. I have a high level privateer, and I have a low level Witch Doctor. What event is this? That was Portal Apparel I was in. It's up here in the Carnival section. You just basically, when you do it, you get points in this event here. You claim them after doing this so many times. You get coins and you can spend it by talking to this lady here. And then you could buy a whole bunch of stuff from here. It ends like tomorrow morning. It's been out for like a week. What's your favorite class? My favorite class in Pirate is Swashbuckler. My fault. Yeah, Swashbuckler is my favorite. That's really good. Is your pet is good to hatch? Because I'm 180 with 197 damage. I mean, if you want to see my pet, you can. This is what I'm rocking with. Oh, I play all classes right now. I have 3 max and focusing on my last 2. I'm working on a privateer now. Swashbuckler is going to be my last to level up. Right now it's Witch Doctor because obviously with my username and bio. Yeah, like it's funny how much Witch Doctor plays differently than like I think a lot of people pick Witch Doctor because they come straight for Wizard101. I like Swashbuckler because it's kind of like a Storm Wiz in the sense of how like the glass cannon aspect of it. It's really good. So I really like Swashbuckler. I think my second favorite will be Buccaneer. Buccaneer is really good because it's kind of tanky but does dumb damage at the same time. It's really aggressive, but that's what they're meant to be. And Musketeer is great for range, really good, especially high levels when you get enough bombs and traps and stuff to lay it away and where you can just chain. But once people get up close on you though, as a Musketeer, you're done. You just are, unless you got a good weapon. Justin, what's up, bro? Love this game. What school you? I think Musketeer is easiest, but a lot of people like Wing Chun let it go to their heads. They got Humble Badly, but Valencia parts of it. Yeah, it's because of all that like Overwatch and what's that other called? Burst Fire. Them robots and them Clockworks and Valencia can be rough to fight against, especially when you're Musketeer. Cause I think they also got True Grit, and when they get hit, they hit you back. So it's basically like Vengeance Strike, but for Musketeers. And they get a bit annoying too. They're a bit strong in Valencia. I think they're a really tough aspect. That's why I like Swashbuckler, because you do have the cloaking. You can cloak your whole team. But again, since you're Swashbuckler, you don't have like the most health. You're kind of like, you're like a Storm in a sense. You're really strong in damage, but you just gotta be careful. You are super agile though to make up for it. You know what I mean? You gotta have your agility up, and you're supposed to be really dodgy. You know what I mean? And then you just repost like 3, 4, 5 times. You know, depending on your stats. Quick draw 3. I just run a melee team at a point, and high in the back line. Yeah, that's good to have too. That's what I need. Dark Eyes. Dark Eyes. I'm trying to say your name right. Basically, if you join Discord or if you're on now, I can just lend it to you. So that'll be easiest. Make sure y'all like the stream, man. I really appreciate y'all coming here tonight, man. Make sure y'all like the stream, bro. Make sure y'all like the stream, man. Thanks for covering that topic with me, guys. Got that topic out the way early. Wait, hold on. Okay, shoot. Let me focus. I'm gonna be there in a few minutes. I'll just turn on my PC. Okay, yeah, no problem. I'm currently building a PC, and this will be the first game I'm getting. It's funny because several people say like they build like a super strong PC, or they get like a $2,000 PC just to play Wiz. That's how it be though, for real. It's a lot of companions that I think are underrated. But I understand why people don't use them, either because they're not being meta or not stat synergy. Yeah, I want them to rework Action so bad. He is so nice, but his kit is so disappointing. I haven't played in 9 years. Mine will be 7K. Hey, hey, all that money just to play Wiz, but it's worth it. It's just hilarious. Now I do gotta. My PC isn't like super omega powerful or anything. It's a nice PC. I love my PC. Blessed. I do gotta get a new GPU though. I feel like my GPUs get a little older. You know what I mean? GPUs are expensive. But I don't really play a lot of games like that because I do have a PlayStation that I do play like major games on. And I just got a game capture. I would say graphics card. A game capture which I connect through the two to just stream everything. I mean, so I don't really need a powerful GPU like that, but maybe in the future I will invest into a greater GPU per se. My power supply is pretty good. You know, I just changed that out not too long ago. Everything else seemed pretty nice, you know. You know what kind of PCs I like, Tuki? I like the underwater like PCs. Them liquid PCs seem really cool. I think those are, I like looking at those builds. I will never make, I'll say never, but I don't see myself making one till like 10 years. Like, you know what I mean? I think those look really nice though. Those like underwater like PCs. And the cooling on them things is immaculate. They have to be. They cool everything off instantly dang near because they're like submerged in liquid. It's funny. Escapades that have worked so well for most of the game until you hit the in-game wave. Then they start messing up and dying over and over, and it's honestly shocking. It's some of the bad farming. Trenion. On a bad day, I will literally just leave them in the house. Yeah. Have you just got like, did you just get back to Pirate 101? Like, I know you had like max pirates. You said like you had like 3 max pirates, but did you just like get back on it? I got a good haul from this Porto Apparel with just 2 characters. W. Nice. Did you, yo, Frenzy, I already bought that scroll. I had to. That scroll is great, bro. That's a good looking scroll. Bet Dark, I got you. Say, how you doing? I just started dev, finally got Scrabble, been rough. Hey, nice. Good job, bro. Your first AoE. Frenzy, that's what I'm saying, like low key. Chat, let me know if this is a W take or not, right? Would y'all buy the Scroll of Fortune still? Like, if they replaced the mount, instead of having like 3 30-day copies, if they just made it permanent and locked it to where you have to like buy the scroll and not like, because now is you get the 3 copies for 30 days for free. It doesn't cost, right? But I'm saying let them lock it and replace the 3 30-day virgin copies with a permanent one, and you can increase the cost of the overall scroll itself. Right now it's like 7,500, which is like $15. I honestly wouldn't mind them upping it to like around 20ish if it's permanent and they locked it. Because the thing is, right, when they make the mount permanent, it's a rare thing. Like, you don't honestly see these mounts to dang near a year later, right? So it ups the rarity of the mounts, and I think that kind of increases the overall uniqueness of the scroll. So I personally think I'll buy it if I like the mount enough. Would y'all buy it? I think they should have been made a permanent, bro. And I wouldn't mind if they locked it, bro. That should. I think they'll get more money. They'll be ahead of the curve. The cost currently is fine. People still have to work for it to obtain it. Yes, yeah. But just the fact, like, I know if they do make it permanent, they'll upcharge. It's just like, how much should they upcharge? You know what I mean? I think that's just a thing that's gonna happen in general, right? If they were like, okay, y'all got it, we'll change it to be permanent, but they're gonna increase the price, right? Like, I didn't know that's gonna happen. I just know that's gonna happen in that, say, scenario. You know what I mean? That like they wouldn't just keep it the same and at a permanent amount. Like that's really unlikely. So I'm like, all right, let's compromise. You increase it by only this amount though. Mommy G, how you doing? Or they spin up the process. They speed up the process with more crowns. Someone did it already. Someone that has brought the scroll and got full gear, as in they double pay. I'll never double pay. That's just insane to me. It's not. It's 91 days. If you can't complete this in 91 days, what are you doing? The scroll will be there forever. Yes, my first max girl was my Buccaneer. I didn't play since the end of Aquila, level 65 in like 2013 or 14, I think, before PvP became pay to win. A lot of content creators are playing Wiz more, and I want to play too, but I miss my companions, and the community is meaner. Not saying Pirate is completely nice either. Oh my gosh, Wiz. Yes, well, I love the Wiz community, don't get me wrong. Love it here. Champions, eh? But we do got some issues. Now the parent, that's why I just did the Mr. Beast topic. Friends, you just missed it, bro. We did like a whole Mr. Beast topic. That was like no more like a 7-minute video. I'm gonna chop it up. But yeah, bro, you got some elitists. There was a couple tweets I saw like, dang, that's how you really feel about it? That's rough. You know what I mean? I love the Wiz community though. My heart goes out. But we definitely got some issues. That's a fact. Did the big bag, but they did this stuff many times before and like completely ignore us. Especially if you're an EC member. Yeah, that was saying too. I mentioned that in my video too. Yeah, I'm an extra credit member and still missing out on some stuff and all that stuff. Some players are very hard on beginners or newbies. I haven't been on Wiz in over 10 years, so I don't know all the meta stats and builds and stuff. Yeah. There's some elitist. Definitely some of that in the community. That's kind of anywhere though. I wouldn't say that's even exclusively Wiz at the same time, but like an issue in every kind of community, whether that's Star Wars or Marvel, DC, like no matter what, there will be elitists to come with it, especially if it's a decent sized community. Like in any community, you'll run into elitists. That's just a given, right? Trent, I appreciate the finger heart. Thank you. Appreciate the love. Shout out to Trent. Thank you. But like I said in the video, bro, y'all see it. But I don't know all the bad thing that Mr. Beast has done. I definitely like think, bro, hey, if you want to throw a bag Wiz way, at least talk about it first. Jesus. There are some people like, no, we don't want you to get out of here. Afraid. Because we don't know how much in the whole KI's in. Not saying KI's in the hole, you feel me? They could be great. But I'm just saying, like, if we got to make a couple moves out here to last through summer, baby, we gotta do what we gotta do. You know what I mean? Because we don't know how much coal we got left to put into this train. You know what I mean? So I'm saying at least, like, think about it. But some people just, I don't know, I don't get it. But some people just, and I get why they got some of the responses they did. It's just a mixed bag. I gotta look at this, hold on. This is rough, man. It's rough, bro. Like when I looked at, hold on, where can I find it? When I look at like view quotes, they're going crazy. Frenzy, I see like you quote reposted it. Yours makes sense, absolutely. But there's just some people like F off, we don't want you here. I'm like, Frey. Richard hilarious though. Can't do it. Back in the day, I used to watch the free crown videos. Guy didn't have a job when I was a kid. Spent days watching videos only to unlock one area. That's dedication. I give you that. It's hot in here. He's currently under a lawsuit right now over workplace mistreatment. Last time I checked. Oh, okay. I don't really be too much in the news. I say that in the video too. So if somebody be like, he did X, Y, and Z, he's the evil man. I didn't know that. That's why I stated it. You know what I mean? I know some of the things that his friends have done that kind of like disassociates from him. But him himself, I haven't really heard too much of what he's done. In a sense, you know? But I'm just saying, bro, we gotta keep it a buck. If we gotta make some moves, we gotta make some moves. I'm not saying we gotta sell our soul, you know what I mean, or anything like that. I'm just saying, bro, if you wanna do a little collab skin or something, or collab scroll of fortune, let him do it. You know what I mean? Not influence like a whole world, though, you feel me? Don't do that. But if the man wants to be like, I want a Mr. B skin in the game, freak it. You got it. And that'll give give KI some more fuel in the tank and do what they need to do. Know about the projects and stuff. Do it. Do it. Gary, how you doing, man? I don't do that second area, Croc. I don't do that. It's Wizard101. What's up, bro? Taking a break today for now. Good. Just reskin Tiger. I mean, that worked too. Gume, I'm still jealous of you, bro. You got your own mountain whiz. That's tight. I tried to fire school in Croc, and I was getting my ass beat bad. High school is like a privateer, high survivability, but you don't do much damage. Yeah, it's tanky. But I play it because I love being a tank and lasting longer in fights. Okay, cool. Shelton, how you doing, man? So happy to see this game still active in 2026. Yes, sir. I have my balance in Avalon. You like Avalon? You better hit peak Azteca, bro. I'm jealous. They would just reskin a tiger, though. That don't be funny. That'd be hilarious. I ain't gonna lie. Chat, y'all look at that scroll. That scroll looking good. I ain't gonna hold you. It's a good looking scroll. Just got out of Avalon and into Azteca. Oh, Azteca hitting. Yo, anyone's this. Also, when you get to level 60, you should be focusing farming waterworks, right? Yes. It's a really good gear set. Or are there other activities you should be focused on? I'll say, you can honestly, like, after Arc 1, people just want to hop straight to Arc 2, right? Think of it like a TV show, right? After they end Season 1, which is Arc 1, you got like a bit of time before Arc 2 drops, baby. Or at least like Season 2 drop. So in that time in between, right, like a time jump between Season 1 to Season 2, take that time to, I mean, work on your gardening skills, right? Work on some pets. Get into waterworks, all that good stuff, you feel me? But some people just hop straight into R2, season 2 of the show, and then they just go out. You know what I mean? They can do that too, do what you wish. It's your wizard, right? I can't tell you what to do. But, I mean, yeah, like when you complete Arc 1, take some time out to like, try other stuff in the game. That also helps with not like burning out, and you also understanding like different things in the game. Waterworks is Arc 2 though? No, I mean like main storyline stuff. This is the main storyline. So you don't get like burnt. You don't get burnt out, and also you get to see what other stuff's going on in the game. Because that's why we got a lot of people saying like, oh, what else is there to do other than questing? Well, if you take the time out from questing, I mean no shade about this. If you take time out away from questing, you'll see other stuff that the game has to offer. But I get it though, like when you start to, especially if you're new, or you haven't played the game in a minute, and you start a new wizard, you're just going questing. You're in Wizard City getting that done, then boom, Krakatopia, boom, Marleybone, boom, Mushu, boom, Dragonspire. You just on a roll, right? you don't really take the time out to do other side stuff. That's why some people don't do Grizzleheim side quests. They don't do Wisteria side quests, and they're missing out on all the other things because they're just so focused on the main story. And that's not a bad thing, right? But I'm just saying, step on the brakes a little bit so you can, you know what I mean, enjoy what other aspects the game has. Because this game is pretty massive. We got other stuff that you get into, right? In the sense of like seeing what you like and don't like. The Captalon, Beast Moon. Some people like fishing in the sense of like, some people like fishing, some people like decorating, PvP, some people, you know, fluctuates. They're just different. The whole point is that there's different things to get into instead of just questing that you can look into, right? And then you just don't get burnt out or be like, the game is so limited in a sense. Because you can try other things. You don't have to feel like you're stuck in this box of just doing one thing. You don't need to do that. Now I'm the type of person to finish as many side quests as I can. That's good. I'll farm until I get the best set because I want to be ready. Yeah, when you do side stuff, then like if you do enough side stuff, then you can just go straight to questing world after world, easier. When I'm in a new world, I want to be 5 to 10 levels above the recommended level. Oh, okay, so you really stay onto the side stuff. I've been playing Wiz since 2009. Okay, cool. What world again? I mean, what school again? You said Storm? No, you have a balance in Avalon, you said. Oh, okay. You just had that one wizard ever since then, or like you had different wizards, Nikki? Since 2009. Right, let me do one more. Crazy level 20 opens Wisteria and Grizzle. Yeah. What level is that where you like in Wizard City and you have to turn in that message? That's level 20? Where like you just gotta go to the guy in Old Town and he takes you there? What level was that he gives you that mission? The bear in Old Town. I forgot what level that is. Where you just see it. Like you gotta drop off a package or something. And then you get teleported right back to Wizard City. I think that was before level 20. I could be wrong though, because it wasn't Wizard City. 10 or when you open Old Town. Yeah, it had to be around there. A lot of people say the hard worlds are Celestia, Azteca. I forgot the one after Dragonspire, but it gets to a point where bosses cheat. Yeah, I keep making a statement like Arc 1 is full tutorial mode. Arc 2 is where stuff really happens. I'll say Arc 1 is when the game's really is being really generous to you, and you know, is not trying to kill you. The game is just trying to make sure you can know how to go around, sell your items, you know, just take it easy and explore these worlds. By the time you get done with Arc 1, that's when bosses, you know, get more health, more cheats, you know what I mean, puzzles, all that fun stuff, right? Like different type of puzzles. I know there's some puzzles in Arc 1, but it's a different feel for Arc 2. It's more aggressive stuff happening. No, that's a given. They tell you gotta be level 20 to come back. Oh, okay. Is it worse than Cool Ranch? So you saying in the sense of like ooh, that's a good comparison. Okay, so like jumping from Dragonspire to Celestia, is that jump as bad as like going from Skull Island to Cool Ranch? I'll say the Cool Ranch jump is worse. It's been a minute since I've been in Cool Ranch, or at least leveling Cool Ranch. It's been a minute. But that jump was pretty bad. That was a huge difficulty spike. Yeah, I'll say that was harder. The only hard stuff in Arc 1 is, funny enough, locked behind side quests. Yeah, you know, you gotta go out your way to see all that stuff. In the hard quest, I consider Arc 1 is solo Big Ben. Yeah, I get that. Nikki said my third Wiz is Dev. Just finished Wallaru, so I've been working on my Balance, Life, and Storm. Oh, okay, those 3 schools you picked. So it's worse than Cool Ranch / Mushu on difficulty spike, or Valencia Part 2 difficulty spike. I'll say it's a little easier than the Cool Ranch stuff, and then by that comparison, it's not harder than the Valencia Part 2, since Valencia Part 2 difficulty spike is worse than the Cool Ranch spike. Your Necromancers and Dragonspire. Make sure y'all like stream if you haven't already. I appreciate y'all tonight, man. Great topics, bro. I started with a Fire. She's in Wallaru. Then the second with Ice. That's also in Wallaru. You didn't? I'm tired of Wallaru. Ain't gonna lie. Ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Wallaru's kind of exhausting. I don't know, man. I guess because I don't care for these cookie cutter worlds, man. You know what I mean? This caramel candy land shit. Like, I don't care. You know what I mean? I don't know, bro. It's funny, right? I think we had this topic, like, what, Friday, chat? Like, in the sense of, like, the seriousness in Wiz, or at least, like, the world seriousness. Not just a topic, but, like, I guess environment. I would argue and say after Arc 3, the serious tone, and since like the environment went down, especially when like Caramel came into play, because I think it's crazy how we go from Imperia, which is personally my favorite world, so you can say bias, but going from that aspect of dealing with Imperia and dealing with Raven and Grandfather Spider and the Chaos Heart and the Mallory thing and like that huge aspect, and all the lore and the fights and the Scion abilities and stuff like that, like going from that, a world that could have possibly ended the game, right? Going from that point and straight going to Caramel with gummy bears with shadow magic, it's kind of a crazy thing. Going from that to that is kind of wicked. You know what I mean? So just like, I feel like the Caramel theme could have been definitely in Arc 1 somewhere. It'll be more, I guess it'll be more forgiving, because it would have fit in that whole family friendly kid aspect, you know what I mean? Especially for Arc 1. I don't know, man. Let me know if I have an L opinion on that though. But from that point, I feel like from that, the seriousness and the tone of worlds kind of went down. Like, especially like the design, I could be tripping. I could be tripping. Tomb of the Beguiler and Croc has a boss with 2 to 3 HP if you want to challenge at level 20. Dumb idea, but didn't Caramel start during the pandemic? I wonder if it was not to be as serious. I wasn't playing Wizard around that time. It could have been. If you like track like a year to each world, it could have been. Crystal is annoying me the most because of the long world. Pirate dialogue is funny and it has a lot of banter, but so many people skip it and ignore it. Yeah, because they don't like to. People skip it because of talking back and forth to banter stuff, like you said. Yeah. See, how you doing? Anything crazy new in the game? I mean, the sense of the topics in the world and the spells. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff happening. See, I recommend getting back to it if you haven't already. Absolutely. So in the tweet when they said we have more mature themes, that is true. Like if you look at the topics and stuff that's happening, they have been aging up like the topics in Wiz and like the overall arching theme of the arcs and stuff like that. Like Arc 4 was really good in the sense of like understanding design, the nothing, and him trying to insert himself into the spiral. That was a really good storytelling for that. And I know how to separate, and the thing like how I scale arcs and worlds, I scale it based on this, right? They can tell me a good arc, but have kind of bad worlds, right? In the sense of like, if I just go by the worlds, because there'd be 2 stories going on at the same time, chat. You gotta think that, right? There's 2 stories going on at the same time. There's the world threat, and then there's the arcing threat, right? The overall arc threat. The arc threat, an example would be arc 1. The overall arcing threat is Malistaire, right? That's the main bad guy in Dragonspire, right? That's the main arc bad guy. But then you have world threats, right? Like Lord Nightshade, you know what I mean? The Krakapatra. You have stuff like that. Maliarty. Those are like the world threats and fixing the world's chaos and bringing peace to those worlds. I know how to scale it in the sense of like, I can see where the main arc overall is being written very well compared to like a certain world being like, oh, okay, this writing isn't that good, or this writing's really good, da da da. You know what I mean? I know how to scale it in that sense. That's why I think, even though I didn't enjoy some worlds in Arc 4, I think the overall arcing storytelling for the main guy in Arc 4 is really good. Appreciate you, Momi G. Hope you have a good night. Now, some of the bosses inside instances I skip to a higher level. I miss Dragonspire and Malistaire. Used to be when the game was still new. Malistaire was a joke. I don't know, man. Depending on where you are in the game, I ain't gonna say nothing, but especially if you're listening to the story, you gotta piss me off a little bit. They made him so easy to beat now. Yeah, they did lower him than like back in the day. Back in the day, he was harder to fight. I think my personal favorite arc would have to be Arc 3, bro. And also just when y'all try Imperia, like that world was incredible. The music, the scenery, the mobs, the side character, like when I rate worlds, all that stuff matters. And it's a reason why I think it's the best world in the game. That don't beats Wizard City by a mile. I don't care. Nostalgia not beating. I'm not getting manipulated by nostalgia. We ain't doing that here, buddy. I'm just keeping it real. It's not winning here. That could have ended the game. That's how good that world was. You online, Dart? I got you after this fight. This is the final fight. I'm gonna lend it to you, all right? Let me add your character, because you gave me the code already. Let me give you a lend. Anthony, you still here, bro? Oh, I think I gotta do a solo fight anyway against old boy. Freak. If I get on that other character, that sucks. I probably have to do Wallaru. Yeah. Oh. I'm thinking about just doing Mirage, but I gotta do the solo section first. Now I feel like doing that. Dark, don't you need me to lend you the pet or not? Dartmoor, my favorite world they ever made. Garrett, really? Why? Can you explain that to me? I'm genuinely curious. Out of all the stuff we had so far, why is that like, bam, I like this one the most. Hands down. This one glorious and luxurious. And like the quest you do after you finish Wallaru. Oh, like the pre-quest? That what you mean? Yeah, at one point in Wiz, they were just throwing out a bunch of pre-quests. I forgot what world it was, but like at one point they threw you like 3 pre-quests. I think it was for Novus. They threw like 3 pre-quests your way. Just so says that they have more time to get you hyped up for the world. I forgot what world it was where they gave you 3 pre-quests. Who remembered that world? Nick, what's up, man? How you doing, man? Good to see you, bro. I like how spooky it is and how it goes back to real life events, like what happened in Salem. Oh, like take inspiration from real places and stuff like that. Oh, saying the witch trials. Oh, okay. But that's it. That makes it like your favorite. Like, okay, I guess. All right, I think it was a good world. I think I gave like a solid 8. So like, when it's your favorite world, do you think that in like replayability and everything too, or no? Because where it falters for me is replayability. Like that final fight is disgusting. Especially when you try to farm it and stuff like that. I thought that was just terrible. Is you also stream on Twitch? Nah, I'm streaming on TikTok and YouTube at the same time. Make sure y'all join Discord, by the way. Link in bio, bro. I appreciate y'all tonight, man. Do you play Grub Guardian for energy elixirs? Nah, not anymore. The world will be Darkmoor. What does that mean? The new world will be Darkmoor after Wallaru. It will come out later this year. Yeah, for console. Y'all like the whole world behind. Yeah, so y'all should be getting that. I'll probably get that in December. I'm doing all right, Nick. Glad to see you, man. You play Wiz, bro? Because I feel like I think Darkmoor is great, right? Garrett, my issue with Darkmoor is the wolf area. I didn't care for that too much. I didn't care about the wolf section. That I could have got done without. But I did like areas like the vampire area. I thought was good. My favorite area is the Scalamari. The Scalamari is my favorite area due to the shadow stuff, right? That junk was tight. Since of the lore, school, all that stuff, I thought was really well done. The wolf section, I could do without. The final boss fight, I thought was kind of too much in the sense of replayability. Because if you try to farm that aspect of you doing the entrance exam fight and then you looking for stuff around the floor and then you fighting this one boss to try to get the statue and then fighting the final boss, all that stuff's really annoying. It's just super annoying, especially like for a grinding like farm aspect. Hey, port to you. Oh yeah, I got it off. I gotta go there first. I'm not in there yet. Like, chat, do y'all agree with me with Darkmoor? If you play Darkmoor, do you agree with me in the sense of like that aspect of like the final fight being really like, I don't want to say bad, but like it just, I don't care for that, bro. I'm gonna be honest. That would really burnt me out of Darkmoor if I'm gonna keep it real with you. That would really burnt me out. Where you get that rope? I got it from Beast Moon. Beast Moon events. They come out like every 2 weeks. You gotta hash the seeds, get the reagents from fighting in Beast Moon events. That's how you get it. It's crafted. You gotta craft it, Ray. Ray, you gotta craft it through Beast Moon events. So much work. It is worth it. You know why? Because it makes your outfit 20 times better. Because not everybody had this robe. You'll see a couple people with this robe, or like a Beast Moon robe, but you won't see everybody with it because it's rare. Because people don't want to grind out for this robe, bro. So like, it's worth it. That's what I say. Not really the story. Should keep getting more difficult. No, not in the sense of the story. Right, Death Eater, like the story, that's fine. But it's just a replayability in the sense of like the fight itself, cool, right? And this is the storyline. All right, that's how you want to end it. Tight. I get that. But in the sense of like grinding it out over and over again, it's a bit too much, especially with all the steps and the rewarding factor afterwards. It's not really rewarding for what it was trying to, from what the fight was. You know what I mean? when you were grinding out that fight. What's your favorite arc? My favorite arc is arc 3. But I definitely agree with you, Death Eater. The story should get more difficult, absolutely. Like, difficulty, yes. But it became a thing from becoming difficult to just tedious. Because they understood that running around, at least I thought, right, from the community aspect, running around, like when they made the Nightmare Dungeon in Wallaru, and you had to run around to get the dream water and avoid the broken dreams and stuff, that was a really tedious process that I think a lot of people didn't enjoy. That's why nobody played it, and that's why when Selenopolis came out, they literally transferred the damn near same stats onto that piece of gear in Selenopolis. So when you didn't farm the piece of gear in Nightmare, you don't get punished for it because now you can grind it out in Selenopolis. So why is we using that same thing that people didn't like into Darkmoor? You feel me? Am I making sense? No problem, Dark. I got you, bro. Good luck with the pet, man. But am I making sense on that? Everyone ended up botting it? Yeah. What do you mean? I just got a red and black. This is my logo. That you see on TikTok. When you hit certain levels, I did the drains to craft my gears. Oh yeah, who's asking me about the? Hold on, Ray. Let me. If you're still here, I got you. This is the steps on crafting the gear, right? Now it takes a bit of work, right? But it's worth it. Okay. It's worth it, all right. The first step, right? So what's gonna happen is, right, when Beast Moon drops, will probably be tomorrow. Beast Moon lasts for a week, okay? It goes on and off for a particular week. So it'll last for a week, not be there next week, then go on a week again, on, off, right? You can usually check if it's there or not through these like events tabs. So in the top right, you'll see special events, and then it'll pop up here, right? It'll pop up saying like Beast Moon's here. Beast Moon will replace one of these events within the next 13 hours, right? And it'll probably be Beast Moon Hunts because Beast Moon PVP, which was Mayhem, was out last week. So within 13 hours, a new event will pop up, right? Now that event, what happens is you get certain tokens, certain seeds, all that good stuff, right? Which will help you craft certain gear. Now the gear is just cosmetic. All Beast Moon gear is cosmetic. There's no stats involved with it. It's just a custom piece, right? So what happened is you're gonna go to the vendor there, right? If I go to, can I just teleport there somewhere? No, let me just go to the arena. I'll tell you. So I can show you what you're gonna actually look for. So you're gonna go to the arena first. I cannot stand Selenopolis. The world is literally pointless hate crime. After looking at it, it was pretty pointless. It was. But those type of things kind of stall you. Okay, the thing is, they should make it just... The only important thing and relevant part to the story is the ending. Not anything else. Anything else before then is pointless. So they should low-key make it a side world. Okay, so you're gonna go here, right? This guy here has all the stuff. So you're gonna go to Beast Moon recipes, right? Hats, robes, shoes. You're gonna go to robes, right? And this is where you gotta buy the stuff. You gotta buy the recipe, right? And recipes will require certain threads and needles. These are like really important, right? You can only get these by doing the event. You can't get these dropped inside the matches or anything. You only get these through progressing the progress bar. The progress bar is like this, for example, right? The more you tear up in that, the more you get it. Okay, right? So there's steps to it, right? So you'll start off in like the first step, which is like, that's not the right one. So you start off in the first tier, which will be like this one, right? Really simple to craft, right? You'll make this one. Then what happen is you'll have to go up to the next step, right? And it will tell you when you start making it. You'll start to make this one, right? You get the logo, right? No cape yet. So after you got, it costs a little bit more to make, right? And then you're gonna need the previous one, like the simmering that we just looked at, right? You're gonna need the simmering to make this. Then after that, after you make that one, you then gonna go to this one, right? Now you get the cape. After you get the Fury one, right? The Fiery, You're gonna need a little bit more reagents, right, to make this one, right? And then after that, you can now make the final form, which is the one I got now, the Vulcan one. Now, you can either stop at the one before this, the Scorching, but the final step is the Vulcans, right? The difference is that these are like silverish plating. The Vulcan has gold plating, right? Because of the gear set I was going for and the style I was going for, I had to go for gold to fit the rest of my gear set. Also say you need Scorching. Hold on, why did I say Scorching? Yeah, this is Scorching, my bad. Yeah, you're gonna need the Scorching, and you need the Fury one before that. Yeah, so that's how you make them all, okay? And again, the needles are only dropped through the progress bar. So I recommend if you complete the progress bar on one character, go on a different character, and then quest up Beast Moon again that way as well, because each character gets their own progress bar or progression bar. So that's how you make it through Beast Moon. You get all this stuff dropped inside the matches and seeds and all that good stuff. To get certain seeds, you can also... Hold on. You can also get seeds as well. Through here, you can buy the particular seeds, and you get to craft them through moonstones. Moonstones are also dropped. You can come here, and then when you get enough moonstones, you can craft a particular seed that you want. And they're going with a certain plot. They don't go in like any like regular small or medium or large plot, right? You'll have a designated Beast Moon plot for Beast Moon seeds. Right, and then they'll grow, and then you get more raiders from them. And if you want the fire one, for example, you'll want to grind out getting fire moonstones, which is random RNG, and you'll either want to get this one, because then you get fire threads, more likely than just doing like regular Beast Moon seeds, because it's a wider pool of you getting anything dropped compared to this one, because you get more fire designated spell elements. You get more designated spell elements, thread, all that good stuff. So that's how you handle Beast Moon. All right. Again, it drops like it should drop tomorrow morning, and it'll last a whole week. But like I said, like I recommend if you like the robe, it's gonna take a minute. It's probably gonna take a couple weeks to make it. I'm just gonna be realistic. Unless you grind out heavy, don't sleep. It's gonna take a while to get all the stuff because it takes a minute to grind, but it will be worth it because you will have a unique style. Not everybody in the game has a Beast Moon robe because it's hard to craft. Not people want to take time to do it. You know what I mean? But it's worth it in the end. It really is. It's hard to craft. It's just tedious. It just takes a lot of time. Can you add me here to TFT? Yeah, I got you. I'll add you. I have some Beast Moon seeds. Are they red? It'll just say Beast Moon seeds. They'll just look like this. They'll look the same like this. They'll look the same here. But when you plant them, when you're getting ready to plant them, they probably show up differently. I don't know if I have an example. But yeah, they'll look, yeah. Unless you see the picture like this. It'll be like a little moon. Show how to craft idols. Okay, so when Beast Moon Mayhem is active, which is the PvE version. Remember, there's two versions. There's Hunt and then there's Mayhem. Hunt is coming out tomorrow, most likely. And that will be the version where you get to fight other players. Again, Hunt is PvP, Mayhem is PvE against environment. Beast Moon Mayhem has 3 waves you have to complete, and Beast Moon Hunt is you fighting players in a conquest type of ordeal to where you got to capture the areas on the map, get enough of them to win the match, right? Now, you can only craft idols when Mayhem is out, because there will be a little section here where you can craft certain decorations and then idols, right? The idols either be elemental schools, fire, storm, and ice, or they will be spiritual schools, myth, death, and life. And it'll depend on what character they have active. You'll have it here to where you can craft the idol, right? You'll need a gold idol, which they usually give you a gold idol in the progression bar when you're completing an event, right? Or you can just buy one from the crown shop, obviously, because, you know, you need to pay for it. But then you go here also after you get them, and you can upgrade that particular form that you have, which costs Lunari, right? So after you get your gold idol, you need a gold idol to craft it. No matter how many like fire minotaur idols I have, it don't matter unless I have a gold idol first. I need to have a gold idol to craft it, right? So once you have a gold idol for a character, let's say I have a gold idol for this one, right? Because I have it already. If I want to upgrade a particular form, I gotta buy it this way. Upgrade levels is temporary. Upgrading tiers are permanent, right? And then the higher up level you go, the more spells you unlock, right? So most likely, let's say this was, cause they have sometimes free forms, right, chat? So there'll be a free form for you to play Beast Moon, to get active, you know what I mean, test out the waters, all the fun stuff. Let's say this is one of my favorite forms. Let's say this one was free, right? You'll start off with this, right? Only this many cards, stuff like that, right? The more you level up, the more cards you'll get, the more you have access to, the more powerful spells and stuff like that, right? Now, this can be a little bit tricky in PvP because some people will just outscale you due to how their tier is. A little bit unbalanced that way, in a sense, because you can go against a tier 5 and they'll just kill you because they just have a better deck and they'll just have more cards and stuff like that, you feel me? Because that's kind of the downside of it. But it's still fun in the sense to where I like the PvP more than the PvE because it's more fun, it's more engaging, and you still get rewards anyways if you win or lose. In Beast Moon Mayhem, if you lose wave 1, you're getting nothing. That's the problem. That's why I don't like Beast Moon Mayhem. I like Hunt better because even if you lose, you still win stuff. Yeah, you can have regular items on him, yes. Yeah, the regular items. Hold on. And you also get some moonstones too, like elemental ones. That stuff here too. Go here. Divine idols. You see this here, yeah. You can make these idols, but the thing is, the issue, like I said before, they're not gold. So even if you have this here, you need to make sure you have a gold version first. The gold version unlocks that form permanently for you, right? That's the difference between the two. We should do a creator hunt. Hey, bro, add TNT to that joint. And Steamo, how you doing, man? Good to see you, bro. King J, what's up? Let me add you. Let me add my guy Nikki real quick. Sorry, Nikki, it took a minute. I just had to get that off. You feel me? Yeah. Any more Beast Moon questions or anything? I got you, bro. But yeah, like I said, it should be out. I'm gonna do some Beast Moon content. That's for sure, bro. I usually be playing Beast Moon on stream. I be raging out sometimes though, but that's part of the game. Started 6 wizards 2 weeks ago. And I got them all level 60. So pre-Zafaria. That's a lot of work. Bro, do people still play this game? Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. But yeah, that's heck is this? Oh, pet lending. Got it. Do you have any tier 5s? No, because they're super expensive. Like, one thing, yo, like, that's rough. Tier 5's rough because it's so expensive. That's one thing I low-key wish they'll balance is the income of Lunari, because you can, like, it's just expensive, bro. Upgraded tier here, bro. It's just so much money, bro. Look at that, bro. You know how hard it is to get 2400 by just grinding out, just playing the Beast Moon mode? There's a lot. There's a lot. And like the amount of Lunar you're getting from the matches, it will take you forever to get that amount, bro. It's extremely rough. Ain't gonna lie. That's rough. But the one I want to get to tier 5 first will be my most used form, which I love the most. I don't know why. That's just my comfort character at this point. It's the Storm Colossus. I don't know, but it's because I know my role. Hester, how you doing, man? This is my go-to, because everybody in Beast Moon chat. When you start getting to Beast Moon, you gonna see the people that you know. That get it. Yeah, I did buy the Steamo. I did just buy the scroll because it's a good looking scroll. So I'm gonna have all the points from this one for sure. It is. I don't buy the scroll. I be debating on like the contents of the scroll. Like I didn't buy the last scroll because that was dog water. I was not buying a joint. That joint was trash. That joint was trash, bro. That joint was weak. I was not spending my hard-earned crowns for that. I'm not doing it. That last one was weak. I'm doing good, Hester. How you doing, man? You play Wiz? You play Wiz, bro? Hold on. I had to fix the music so I don't copyright. Cause I'm gonna get copyright strike. Like heck. Alright, so yeah, like I was saying. Yeah, it's expensive to get this. Hello? Hey, Jen. Oh, she already bought it. She got big money. Frenzy, she got big money. Oh, you don't play no games. Oh, you got big money for sure. Lend me some. Lend me some. Steamo, it is good for Lunari, but I don't know if that's enough for me to validate spending $15 on that joint. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Out of all the stuff, I'd be like, oh no, man. Like, I don't know if just the Lunari is enough to justify for me seeing the rest of it being dog crap. No offense, Ki, I love you. Hearts go out, but I'll be dang. Lock it, nah, Beast Moon not out yet. Half off if member? Yes. But still, I don't want to waste $15 on dog water. Respectfully, I don't. And that's why I'd be like, how the Sprouty days is great. I think the mount is tiny busted though. Oh yeah, like half body. With the wall posters that are rare? I mean, yeah, like the whole like scroll picture, right? Yeah. But I don't care about the pictures much. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't care about this too much. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, nah. I never paid, just use crowns. Well, yeah, but crowns is real life currency. Crowns is real money. What you mean? Wind crowns? Ask AI? Please. I think you overestimate the powers I have here. I think you overestimate the power that I got when it comes to Wiz. You feel me? Great Beyond, I appreciate the love. Appreciate it. I'm just saying, Steamo, keep it real with you. That ain't gonna work out. How come your name ain't Aqua? What you mean? Wizard101, Power 101, my childhood. Wait, new battle pass? Yeah. This here. It's really good. I like it. I like the shadow port. It's like nice. And also at the same time, it's like 91 days. Which can be a pro and con for certain scrolls. To be honest, I think they can reduce the scrolls to like maybe 60 days. Because if a scroll is dog water, again, KI, no offense. I'm sorry, no offense. I didn't like the last scroll, right? So when I say dog water, don't take no offense. When you get a kind of mid scroll for like 3 months, you want something new to get subbed in. Cause I'm tired of looking at that nasty scroll. I'm tired. I can't do it. You know what I mean? That's how I felt for the spring one. I couldn't do it. Nah, I swear. What the gear look like? I'll show you. Actually, Jen here is wearing it. Hold on. So it look like Xerxes from Mirage. The shadow form. It's a really cool gear set. I like it. Robe tough? Yes, the robe. And the robe is arguably the most important thing in a stitch. So the robe got me put. Asking what is your favorite? Question, they love that. Oh shoot. Don't tell them that they will become financially responsible. Now let them keep the 90 and give me the next scroll like 15 days early or something. Yeah. Yeah, it's just because that sucks, man. Having 90 days is wicked. What's it? Oh, the jewel is double incendiate. That junk nasty. With Pierce, bruh. Melting point ruby. That joint look nasty. Double incendiate with a pierce. Looking pretty good. Some people gonna make something devious with this. I just know it. The wand is pretty good. This is 20 times better. The thing is, I don't know if I'm biased or not because I'm a fire wizard, but the summer scrolls be cooking, bruh. They be in their bag when it comes to summer. I don't know what be happening with the spring, brother. Like, what we doing? What happened? In summer, like, all right, let's come up with something good. I bought it first day. Spring scroll was ass, exactly. When's summer update? Probably like next week or maybe later this week. Cause they done with test room already, so most probably next week. Give it a buck. Spring, you just lazy. Don't usually like the fall ones either. Yeah, you know, it's like they really be kicking it for summer. I don't know why. I guess because they're not really like stressed about like the world per se or something. I don't know. I'm trying to make excuses. I can't. Rob, how you doing, bro? My Maycast on Jules never activate when I need them. Wait, next week? Possibly next week, because they're done with testing. When they're done with testing, they usually like stop a week and then they release it. So the update should come out next week sometime. I highly doubt this week. Fresh retwist, fresh. But I highly doubt it will drop this week. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. It's already about to be like Tuesday. So you feel me? But yeah, that's how you do with Beast Moon, bro. Do they only do updates on Wednesday night though? It depends. Well, sometimes they release it on Monday. Like I remember before, they'll sometimes release Monday, Tuesday. It honestly depends on when they want to press the button. I try to calculate it down, bro, but then sometimes they just like throw people off, especially the content creators. You know how many times I had to scramble at the damn desk because they want to press on the button on Monday? Or like a Tuesday afternoon? Or sometimes test room on a late Wednesday? Or late Thursday? The Thursday test room will be pissing me off, I ain't gonna lie to you. Because that means Friday they're gonna show it off early. So it just depends on whenever they feel like it. Nah, we got a board, why not in the office? Let's get out of here early. And they press the button. That's what it seems like, at least. So, but test room legit just ended. Yeah, Thursday, 6 p.m. PST was just lame. Exactly. They sometimes do test room like that, and it's weird. They'll do a whole late test room joint because they end test room on Fridays early. So yeah, damn near like a day, one day to test out stuff on test room, and then they end it, and then they start back up again. So yeah, it depends on how they feel like it. When Darkmoor dropped, I had to call my friend at 4 a.m. saying it was questing time. Yeah, bro. I didn't mind how many times they reset tests this time. We got like 75k crowns. Ah, shoot. But the thing is, you don't keep anything though. So like anything you do in test rooms, kind of like it don't exist. It's like a non-canon episode. You know what I mean? An anime. It is non-canon. Anthony, are you still here, bro? Is Anthony still in the shadows? Excuse me, wrong character. Actually, it's fine. Let me start my Mirage stuff. I clicked on him by instinct, I guess. Yeah, I gotta buy tons of stuff to make vids that I don't have IRL, so good. Oh yeah, that makes sense. I didn't think about that way, you're right. Can I ask you a question I relate to Wiz? I mean, yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind it. Make sure y'all like the stream if you haven't already. I appreciate all the love and support tonight, man. Y'all great, bro. How long to PvP battle passes last? PvP battle pass? What you mean? PvP battle passes? Yeah? I don't know. I don't do PvP, so I'm not too sure. Oh, did like you think it was Scroll of Fortune for PvP? Really? I've probably seen that no more than like one time. Anthony, what's up? What world you in? I'm getting ready to go to Mirage. I'm in Wizard City at the moment. I feel like very few people ride a broomstick, so I feel like equipping it. Very few, unless like you're like level 10 to 20, maybe 30. But seeing like a level 120 on a broomstick is diabolical work. Oh no. Skip, please. Yo, Wizard, Harry? Oh my gosh, no, get me out of here. Get me out. I don't want it. 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 Oh no. Please! Come on, dog. I just want to see the stuff. Lock it so you can skip when you go to the fight. Then he seen I couldn't skip it. He like, oh. Frey. He like, my bad, OG. Frey. Come on, man. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Come on, dog. Thank you. I broke the game, chat. KI, you can't trap me. Breaking Wiz in 2026. Clickbait title. What's the plan for today? We about to do some Mirage work. Or at least try to. Autumn, what's up? Oh, that's Anthony. He just spinning here. This is the pass you talking about. I'll be damned. How much is this? Oh, okay. $5. Come on, brother. You know what always killed me about this game? I'm gonna give it a buck. What's the point of giving like a mega snack pack but only 3 snacks? Brother, just give the whole thing up. Give it up. You're not breaking the bank by giving me all 7 out of the 3. Like, you can give me all 7 of the snacks, brother. It's not gonna kill your pockets. Let's keep it real. I never understood that. We're gonna give you 3 mega snacks out of the 7. And like, there's some great reward. Especially if I'm buying this? You tell me this is locked? What is this? You're lying. I'll be damned, bro. Come on, what is that? Imagine, look at it, imagine this. Imagine that. 2 snacks from the mega snack pack, and guess what? It's locked. Brother. That's OD, KI. We gotta change it. We gotta change that. We gotta change that. We gotta change that. We gotta change that. KI, I ain't gonna be on your case too hard, brother. But this is just, this is dumb. There's no way to put that. I'm not saying y'all, I'm saying that this actual thing in the game is not very good. It's just not. 2 snacks from Mega Snack Pack is not breaking your bank. And you locked it behind. You had this locked, bro. If you don't throw this with the free mount and go today, if you don't throw this in there, freaking you know it. I guess you get a lot of medals from this. I mean, I don't see why a person would buy that, but to each their own, I guess. To each their own. Also, why are the snacks 2,500? They just be doing anything. They just be doing anything, brother. Chat, that's OD. That's really ridiculous. I ain't gonna hold you. That's bad. I thought about buying this bundle, but damn, that's a big mount. Jesus. So much going on. I'm about to get into a fight, and then people gonna be like, why are you carrying this, that. This is a Storm and Death mixed character, by the way. Fair warning, okay? Jesus. So you will see me carry some storm spells because Like our argument we had, not argument, like our discussion, like last week, fun versus efficiency. Sometimes we like to have fun. Okay, so I will not be always going with the most efficient path ever by just carrying death spells, even though this character is deaf. I'm having them do death and storm. Not blade to AoE, like, I'm letting y'all know before you have a freaking aneurysm at the freaking computer screen or the phone or whatever, before that happens, please know I'm carrying both schools in my thing because I'm dual schooling them in the sense of like doing death and storm, okay? Because I want to have fun. Jesus, I didn't know that was a crime, okay? It's FYI. Jesus. I didn't know. Why can't I copy it? It didn't let me copy. Let me auto copy. Let me auto copy, please. Bro, you did it before? Freak you. I don't need that. Where is it? I'm looking for something. Where'd it go? Am I bugging? Open your eyes. There we go. Doot doot. Doot 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 doot. Yo, Frenzy, this Genshin music still goes hard. This jungle, what song is this? Where is this? What area is that? I have no idea. Been going crazy with Path C Wraith and sometimes using Path C Kraken. God forbid, Frenzy. If you have fun, brother. We're not here for that. God forbid. You can't do that here. That's not allowed here. Fun? What is that? Get that away from me. That should absolutely be illegal. No games. Oh no, I'm out of blades. I gotta buy blades. Okay, good to know. Good to know. All right. Wait, do I at least have blades in my other deck? Hold on, what is this? Oh, I do have blades. Give me those. Give me that. What is that? What is that? Only have 3. That's fine. Wish I could just copy and paste it, but it's fine. All right, there we go. We'll just rock with this right now. It will tweak it all the way. Well, let me name it first. Attack 1. The boss deck is already set. I just need to set that. What's up, Kyler? How you doing, man? Aba is a fun spell to quench one with fire. It makes me pull my hair out when I see the PvP. That is fun. I know that spell. Oh, I gotta switch to pips. I gotta preset that. Bah! Bah! Ah! I'm tired. Alright, boom, boom. I'm gonna forget. I just know I am. Your boy put in some side work. It's alright, Anthony, cause I think I'm in, you have time, cause I think I'm in like the solo section. Which I'm glad I did the work one time, chat. Like I was off stream just grinding out the side stuff. You know what I mean? Put in some work. So I got epic now. Before, chat, I was just gonna carry it all the way, and I had like, I think strong. I don't even had monsters on me, bro. Oh, frick.
You can now explore deeper into malice.
I wonder who's beyond this door. I wonder who's beyond this door.
As you begin.
Oh no, me nemesis. Chat, this might be the toughest fight of the century. Just FYI. What you up to? We're doing some like pre-quest action. Oh, he's deaf. Ooh, good to know. I mean, we just condense by doing that. Get rid of this. Okay, okay. Thank you. Rough pulls. You guys spent 700 tokens from Pop just to get some spell elements for my death. Rough work. Last card pool got the blade, you feel me? Talk about that luck. Oh, he got on Berserk? Ew. Buddy really got Berserk on? Bro, really? Oh, why didn't I change my pip? You see, I be tripping, bro. Ouch. Ding, ding. Bro think he's worthy putting on that Berserk. David, what's up? If you, oh, you see, there we go! No offense, David, no offense. But David asks, if you're a deaf, why are you putting out storm spells? You're new, so I know you didn't mean that with any malicious intent, right? But I was legit talking about this, bro. I swear to God, you can't make this up. 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 Okay, the reason I'm doing it is because I'm doing storm and deaf dual schooling thing. I know you didn't mean it maliciously, right? But it was funny because I was like, somebody go see these spells and they'd be like, why are you doing that? It is funny that I mentioned that not too long ago, David. How you doing, bro? How you doing, man? Alright, chat, I think we're pretty much set with Stormlord. I need the pips. Ooh! Okay, we pulling nothing on that point. This isn't. Oh! Frenzy, you got bored. You said sometimes I got bored and used Myth Divum for fun. What is that? I don't understand that foreign concept you put in me, chat, with that 3-letter word.
You crossed the cabal. Oh yeah, you'll hear from us again.
I don't understand such things, such topics. F is for friends. Do something. This guy. Ding, ding, ding. Dang, that's a lot of XP. Okay, I'm a storm, but I don't use another school, just tower shield from ice. Okay. You know, I know you didn't mean it in a malicious way. I was just joking. But it's just that topic because I know I be getting people that like, it's different. I know you didn't mean it in a malicious way. It is some people come in here and they see this character and they be like, "What are you, stupid? Why you using storm spell on a death?" You know, and then they go crazy on me. You know, I got like damn near 4 maxes. And been playing since 2011. Man, I'm actually sad I missed out on the Trex charity mount. How many of y'all be getting them charity mounts? They be looking pretty cool. What's your favorite world? Mine is Imperia. That's number 1. Imperia is definitely number 1. What is this stitch? Oh, never mind. I'm gonna take this out. There's no point. I need to buy. Hold on. Before I do anything. You don't have. Yes, you do. You're a legend. I'll buy 60. Because the day haven't come yet to where I can learn it. I honestly need to do my other stuff. It'll be crazy if you could learn the blade from the other school. That'll low-key be tight. And I don't mean like in the weaving aspect, like I mean like just a singular blade, you can learn it. That'd be a little OD though. I'm bugging. Weaving is so time consuming. It is. That's why I rarely do it. Rarely, barely. Should I get that new spell? I should. Let's do it. Factual. You get Stormblade through tier, not germ, jewel. No, I mean like learning though, like getting it and doing whatever you want with it. Not like that, but like, you know what I mean? Like how you can learn any other spells, but that'll be OD. Two short instead of 3, but they gotta improve the those fights though. Still pretty bad. Yes, like Frenzy. I hate how like you gotta give an arm and a leg. Oh no! 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 Ah! I did it. I'm a legend. You see how swift I am, chat? He's deaf, so we're gonna go for Storm. Here. Good thing I Frey. Good thing he went first. I would have been pissed. Good thing he went first. Ooh. Nah, that would have been rough. That's funny how I get this right after that, by the way. But yeah, I agree with you. Like, you got to do so much for them lessons to where like, where you do like the taking the morph or like the polymorph fights. Like that just take forever. You gotta them fights be so long, bro. And like my whole issue, right, is that you gotta do all these steps to like hit the conditions or the gambits, and they do no damage. That's my problem. They should do 20 times more. Oh, why didn't I pull a blade? I'm stupid. I should have searched for a blade. I messed up. Actually, this might be a little bit better, actually. It is. So we're gonna go for that and get rid of this. Pull, nice. The Gambits still feel underpowered. Yeah, that was my whole issue. That's why I hate that fight. Yeah, bro, it's bad. And it takes 10 years to get done with the freaking fight, bro, and just so time consuming. Like, I don't need to do, like, the conditions and Gambits a million times to understand how this crap works. Yeah, the minion has to kill, which is stupid, too. Hey, bro. You cooking, bro. Do I want to hit? I could try. Go for it, boss. And then I can just double. I just spam hit, basically. The thing is, will we fizzle? Will the spell go crackle and pop? It did. Ah! Now, if he decides to empower or do anything stupid or dark pact, I'll be pissed. Okay, he didn't. He wants to get me out the way. I appreciate that. Kill me. Also gotta find another good set for Death and Storm gear. I know the Crown Shop got some good sets.
Bravo! I will inform the scholars of your success. They will trust you with greater responsibility.
I wish every third and fourth arc would be as short as Polaris. Really? Why? I think Polaris is great. I think one of the issues is that it's too short, personally. Do your worst, but the final blow must be me. Must be mine. Right. Do your worst, but the final blow must be mine. That's just weird. Yo, you know how many times that like set me back? Hooray! Gonna go save the day. Hey. Let's go into the sandy lands of Mirage. I think Imperia annoyed me a lot. People just want to get banned in my chat so bad. It's kind of ridiculous. Just saying. Right? Why come here with that statement? This is literally one of the best world. It is. I'm not gonna say it's one. It is the best world in the entire game. Just hands down. Just know that. What's wrong with it? It wasn't a bad world, but you said it annoyed you. That jump was straight bliss. The game could have ended on that note. I was thrown off by the second part. What? Oh shoot, y'all jumping me for sure. Let's see what time it is. I got on the wrong deck. We might be a little bit fried unless I pull when I need to pull. So we're gonna lock in a little bit. Nah, I agree. Okay. That's the best world, bro. Hands down. Number one. But Chrysalis is obviously your fave. It's not my fave. It's one of my like top 3 or top 5, but it's definitely not like my number 1. I'm sorry, it is not. I kill next round. Just overestimate my abilities. Walk dog, how you doing, man? That spelled tight. Alright, let's see if I kill. If not, we might have some bad news bears. DJ! What's up, man? Roar! Game. On to the next. Which tune is this? Oh, shoot. Bro, think we playing Toontown.
Well done, Wanderer.
I feel like there should be a break in between Chrysalis. It should be part 1 and then a new world and then part 2. Too much in one spot. But you're fighting the Shadow Queen in her army. Brother. That's a little crazy.
As you reach
I found the door. Oh no.
see the world door, partially submerged in the sand.
A boss blocks the way.
It's guarded by a genie.
Wait, doesn't he? I think so. Let me just test this out. I think he does something. Unless I'm just paranoid. We can test out this theory. Okay, he doesn't do nothing with blades. I thought he did. Me fault. My bad. Me bad. My fault. Do I want this? I mean, we can hold on to it just in case. But like I'm setting up for a death spell anyways. Alright, can you stop like glazing your minion though, bro? Like, the glaze is kind of insane. It's kind of ridiculous. Anybody asking for all that, you feel me? Oh, that's 0 pips now. I don't know why I thought it wasn't. I don't know why I thought it wasn't, bro. I thought that was more than that. I'm gonna give it a buck. I know, but 280 quests though? Of blissfulness! That junk tight. Everything Morgeth has done is what Malisaire should have did. That man's a loser. That man was annoying. Did I do TC Blade? Do this for my next joint, just in case I combined. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Nobody asked for that. Currently on Lemuria, these minions spamming weakness and shields. Like Elvis. Ah, shoot. Hey, Raw. But yeah, bro, that bring you back to Arc 1, ain't it? With the weakness spamming them shields, brother. That's just tight. Ouch, this is gonna hurt. Oh, that didn't even burn. That didn't even give me the thingamajiggy. Oh, you're trash. Why do I have death pips? Oh my gosh, bro. Come on, dog. You're done. Give me all that back. We didn't spam and Dragon Spire had me hating the game. Yeah, bro. Now we thought that was the worst thing in the world. $9K, not bad. Now this shield is gonna be annoying. Wow, okay. Do I got a weak hit? I don't really. I mean, I got this. I mean, low-key, I just gotta go for that, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. Just to get this off. Never mind. Dude, there's too much to ask for, ain't it? There we go. It's storm magic. It's gonna be the death of me. Alright, that is all out the way. I need to use all your bips. You're all out. Alright, what we gonna go for? What we got? What we got? What we got? We just got storm hits. Oh shoot! That's all I got, ain't it? I only got storm hits to my name. We gotta go for a storm hit, bro. That's what it looks like. We're the only 2 hits I got left. Yeah, bro, that's all I got. Boom. Done. Alright. I should have did the other spell. I'm messing up. It's fine. I should be able to kill. You see how much fun it is mixing between the 2 schools? I like it. Damn, 6K.
With the genie defeated, you can now approach and use Kismet's charm to restore the world door.
W animation. High graphics.
If the charm worked correctly, the world door should now be restored to its proper time and place. You can use the portal to return to Kismet.
She would gone sometime.
Look at all that HP, not HP, XP. What were we doing? We just did a little bit of Mirage. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, for making new Wiz, I have a level 20 Storm and a level 20 Ice and 1 Fizzle and one has 0 damage. One thing about, like, I don't know, I guess it's the nostalgia, but I love questing in lower level worlds, bro. Like making a new wizard and questing in like Arc 1 and 2. I think that's a great experience, man. Like, I think it's great to like not play the game for a minute and then like not play the game for a minute and do that. There's a chest up there in like Realm Belstrom for anybody who wants it. I didn't learn Magic Touch on here, so anybody else can get it.
Please, traveler, if you be a
But I like questing Arc 1 and Arc 2. That junk tight. I hate Croc. I don't know why. As soon as I'm out, I can enjoy the game a little. Yeah, I think that I don't really like Crocotopia too much, but I do think it's a good secondary world. I think it's great for being a secondary world, though. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, it's tight. That's the only AoE I got. Yeah, except for Tempest. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Duh. Bzz. Bzz. I think it's because the Wiz are so weak and they're the two mobs, so it's low-key difficulty unless you have a pet AoE. I think it just messing up. I think it's just fun to play in Arc 1 and Arc 2. I think for me, it's probably the nostalgia factor of Arc 1 and Arc 2 that I enjoy about it. Just playing Arc 1 and Arc 2 just have a different vibe, you know what I mean? So I enjoy like always resetting and playing them too. But also like, yeah, in like Kragotopia, I think it's a good second world for the storyline, but this is a world itself I don't really care about too much. Like I don't think twice about Kragotopia, being honest. I like Marleybone way more. Marleybone my guy. Marleybone tight. Marleybone my number one. I don't know why people always hate the good stuff for no reason. Oh my god, Chad, I gotta get some jewels on here, bro. I gotta get some jewels. I mean, how you doing, bro? I speed through until I get to Marleybone to take my time. Marleybone is one of my favorites. Exactly. Oh man. Oh shoot. I can't wait for that beast moon, man. I don't know why, but I need some beast moon in my life. I just wish that mode stayed on. I don't know why I want beast moon when it's just gonna piss me off. That did more on the other guy. That shadow block be vicious, chat. Shadow block be vicious. I think I messed up my seeds. I think I messed up my seeds. I didn't, thank goodness. But I do need to collect these though. To get ready for the events. I also love Wisteria, man. Wisteria was a vibe in Arc 1. That one was great. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed the stream, bro. I'll be live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure y'all join Discord, bro. I just want to say I appreciate everybody that showed up to them streams last week, man. That joint was great, bro. It was a fun time, dude. I love the conversation today. Thank you guys for being with me with the whole Mr. Beast conversation too. I recorded, so I should be posting the video if it came out right. Hope you guys enjoyed. See y'all later. Y'all have a wonderful night. Appreciate all the love. Appreciate all the gifts, bro. And I'll see y'all later. Peace out, y'all.